What do you mean there's no spice? My apartment, I'm getting like really stressed out. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It is so hot out and it's so hot in here right now. I live in Austin, Texas, for those who don't know, and the heat index is 100 and, well, it was 110 earlier when I took my dog out, but it's probably higher than that now. It was like 101 actually, and then the heat index was like 110. It's brutal out there and I just don't want to step foot outside today, so we're gonna do some reading. I think I mentioned in my last video how I have been doing so much reading, not like I haven't been filming myself reading. I've just been in such a mode to where all I wanted was read, and a lot of it happens at night right before I go to bed. So I've finished a lot of books off camera, and I talked about some of those in my last video, but I did finish another book a few days ago, and I'm already like 60% through of another book. That is how much I'm having such a good reading month. It's actually crazy. So I figured I would talk to y'all about it. So last week I started This Woven Kingdom by Tahera Mafi, I think is how you pronounce her name. It's the same author of the Shatter Me series. I didn't finish the Shatter Me series. I only read the first like 3 books, but they weren't like my absolute favorite, so I never thought to read anything else by this author. But Heather McLary here on YouTube, the queen that she is, I tend to like a lot of the book recommendations that she recommends on her channel. So whenever she really likes something, I want to pick that book up because, like I said, I tend to like them. And so in her last video, I think, or one of her last videos, she recommended This Woven Kingdom by Tahera Mafi. And I ended up picking it up, and it was so good. For a quick, like, I don't know, recap, there's the Greys and the Jinns. Greys are the humans in this world. That's just what they're called. And Jinns are the magical people. So Eliza, our main girl, she is the long lost queen of this old like empire, and she's Jinn, but no one really knows that, and her parents were killed like 7 years ago when she was like 12 or 13 years old. And so she doesn't really know. She knows she's the long lost queen of an empire, but she doesn't know anything else really about like what she's supposed to do, what her legacy is, like nothing like that. So she's been struggling since her parents passed. She's been working as like a servant, a maid, and she has like no money. She's been homeless a few times. She's really struggling. And she just knows that somewhere out there there's an empire that's like waiting for her, but she doesn't know anything about it. She ends up meeting the prince of this territory. His name is Cameron. That's how I pronounce it. It's spelled Kamran. I say Cameron. This incident ends up happening to where like someone tried to murder her and the prince saw it happen, and him and the king, his grandfather, end up finding out that Eliza has silver eyes, and there's a well-known prophecy that a girl with silver eyes will come to kill the king. So Cameron and his grandfather, well, really just his grandfather, are like, we have to kill this girl before she kills me. And Cameron's kind of like, whoa, what if she's not actually, like, I don't think she knows who she is. And she really doesn't. Like, she's not trying to take over the throne. She doesn't even know that she's a part of this prophecy. I also forgot to say, she's like talking with the devil, Iblis. I think that's how you pronounce the devil's name. She doesn't like him. Like, he's tormenting her, and he's also tormenting. So every time a sovereign, is that how you pronounce that word? Every time like a new leader gets crowned, the devil comes to them and like offers them something, and you have the choice to say like yes or no, I'll bargain with you. And so she hasn't gotten to that point yet, but I honestly just want to skip to the part to where I talk about Cyrus, because oh my god. So Cyrus is the leader of the neighboring territory Toulon, and he is known as being like an awful leader. He's a horrible person. He killed his dad to take the throne, and he ends up kind of coming into this story because he made a deal with the devil, and he has to fulfill this thing with Eliza to please the devil, to like fulfill their bargain. And I'm not going to say what it is, but he comes into the story, and oh my god, just the banter between him and Eliza in the first book and the way that he's described, I can't. I was like actually getting butterflies from him, and he was only in the last like few chapters of the book. Anyway, I ended up rating that book 4.25 stars, and the cliffhanger on that was pretty good. I then started the next book in that series, These Infinite Threads, and I am 56% of the way through. And I started this not last night, but the night before. It is so good. This one takes place The first book was also split point of view between Cameron and Eliza, and so is this one. I don't care for Cameron's point of view as much in this one because all I want to be with, the only people I want to be with is with Cyrus and Eliza. They're now in Toulon. He like stole her away to Toulon. It's giving Rhysand vibes when he took her to Valaris. I love this man so much. And I don't know if I'm supposed to like him, but I feel like I am. I love him so much. The banter between Cyrus and him. How do I go to my like bookmarked or my highlights? There was something that I highlighted last night. No, I have to find this. Oh, this is what it was. So it was chapter 12, and this was last night. And she had already been stolen away to his kingdom, and they were talking. He looked at her and he said, God, and they were fighting before this. Like, they're still enemies. This is what Cyrus said to Eliza. God, you're so beautiful. He said, his smile vanishing, even when you lie to me. Out of context, that may not seem like a lot, but I had some butterflies in my stomach. I really did. Anyway, we're going to finish the book in this video. There's only like 3 hours left. It's a pretty short book. It's shorter than the first one. I think it's like 300 something pages, which is short for a fantasy book in my opinion. I'm so used to like 400, 500, 600 page fantasy books. Anyway, we're going to spend a few days together just doing things around the house. It's supposed to be really hot the next few days as well, and I'm not going out there. I'm literally not going outside. I can't. So yeah, we're just going to spend a few days together. I need to do some cleaning around the apartment. We're going to do some reading, obviously. And yeah, we're just going to spend a few days together. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Oh my God, this flirting / banter, I just can't. So they're fighting again, they're arguing, and he goes, I have a theory, he said, cutting her off as he walked backward to the door, that if I were badly wounded, you would help me. True or false? And she said, false. And he was like, and then it says, his smile widened. Liar. I wouldn't, she said ruthlessly. I'd leave you there and run for my life. He was fighting a massive grin now, his eyes glittering with barely suppressed delight. You would save me. I'd absolutely let you die. He shook his head. You wouldn't be able to leave me behind. I would too, she insisted. You certainly should, he said softly, for it'd be terribly stupid to save me, and I didn't think you were stupid. Oh my God. And literally just like a paragraph before that, she stepped out of her door, and the stairs were made of glass, but she didn't know that. She thought she was about to like fall off a cliff. And so she like stepped back into him and started just like basically cursing him out, and he just kept going, Eliza, and then she'd interrupt him and keep going, and he was like, Eliza. She'd interrupt him again. Finally, he grabbed her shoulders and was like, Eliza, you infuriating girl, listen to me. This is bad. I have not felt this giddy about a man, a book character, in so long. I really have no idea how much you guys can see right now. Hopefully not a lot, but we're about to do some cleaning. My apartment, I'm getting like really stressed out. It is so dirty. It's just one of those weeks to where like I let it get away and it's bad. Like you can probably see there's a stack of dishes right here because the sink is full. So I need to do that. The stuff on the counter that you can't see like up here, just filled with stuff. I have so much trash I need to take out, like trash. I have a trash bag, but then I also just have random stuff like a pizza box and like some other bigger stuff that like I just didn't put in the trash can. I need to take all that to the dumpster, which I think is what I will start with. But I wanted to show y'all real quick. So I'm going to the beach on Friday. Today's Monday. And I am not really like a swimming person. I'll swim in the ocean, but I'm not like a lake or river or like even swimming pool person. I'll go to the beach. But because of that, I don't have a swimsuit because I haven't been to the beach this year. So I needed to order one. So I ordered one, and it's a cute one piece. Here, I'll show you. So it's really cute. It's like black, and then it's kind of open in the middle, like on your tummy. And then obviously like the top. It fit me really well everywhere except for my chest, and even that, it was just like a tiny bit too small. So I'm gonna return this and get one size bigger, but other than that, it fit perfect, and I thought it was really cute. So I just need to, I've already like initiated the return on Amazon, so I'm gonna go drop this off at the UPS store today. But I leave in 4 days, so like I have got to find a bathing suit that works. So hopefully just one size bigger will be perfect. I don't even know if I can get this to fit back in here. Anyway, we're going to do some cleaning really quick so that I can get back to reading, because I'm definitely going to finish the book tonight. Let's go take all this trash. Did I just break this? I'll deal with this later. Let's go start taking steps to the trash. Did I finish the book or did this book finish me? This was so good. Even better than the first book. I literally haven't read Banter this good in so long. I was just giggling. I was highlighting so much. At one point towards the end, I think I highlighted almost a full page because it was like a full conversation and I was just like, I need to remember this entire conversation. It was so... Ugh, it's so funny how much it gives ACOTAR vibes or like Akamoth vibes, because like I said, Cyrus whisked Eliza away to like his territory, his country, whatever, and she described it when she got there as being like a beautiful, magical, just like beautiful place. Like there were waterfalls and there were twinkling stars in the sky and there's like fireflies everywhere. Already giving Valaris, and then they were walking around the town. He was giving her like a tour of the city, and she was like, because he's known in other parts of the world as being a horrible, mean prince or king, whatever. And as they're walking around, she was like, why is no one hating you? Like, why does everyone like you? I thought everyone in your territory like hated you. He was like, why would everyone hate me? Like, I take care of my people. What are you talking about? Giving Rhysand vibes. Feyre thought everyone would hate Rhysand, but everyone actually adored him and loved him. It was so good. And I am flying through this series. I didn't know. I thought it was just 2 books. Halfway through this second book, I realized that there's actually 2 more books. It's a 4-book series. So far, at least. I don't know if it's finished or not, but I thought this was going to be a 2-book series, but definitely not. I've actually already started the 3rd book, so maybe I'll go ahead and read that in this video. Honestly, I'm not sure where the direction of this video is going to go, but yeah, 2nd book was so good. I love Cyrus. I love Eliza. I'm going to go to 4.5 stars. I gave the first book 4.25, but this one, the banter was just too good. It was too good. So whenever I went to go to Fable to add this 3rd book, which is called All This Twisted Glory, when I went to go start this and add it to my like list on Fable, it said that this book was rated PG romance by people who have finished it. Like there's really no like spice. What do you mean there's no spice? What do you mean there's no spice? There hasn't really been spice so far in the series, but I would think that the 3rd book would have it between Cyrus and Eliza. So now I'm worried. Like, what do you mean there's no spice? That's not sitting well with me, and I'm going to choose to believe that those people were lying and that there is spice. So yeah, starting that. If I read this book at the same rate as the other books, I should finish this by like tomorrow night or like the next morning. I just love the series. I love it so much. In my opinion, so much better than Shatter Me. It's just so good, you guys. I'd highly recommend it. I think I am going to take a little break from reading, though, and put on the new movie. I don't know what it's called. There's a new movie with Kevin Hart and how do you say his name? Is it Marcelo? The guy from SNL, the really funny guy. That new movie just came out, I think like today or yesterday with him, to where Kevin Hart like ends up going on like a frat trip with them or something, and like he's obviously so much older than everyone, but they try to include him and it's like really funny. I don't know, I'll watch anything with Kevin Hart. He's hilarious. Marcelo is also so funny. So I think I'm going to watch that. Okay, my Netflix is taking forever to load, so I don't know what it's called. But I think I'm going to take a break, watch that, and just have a nice night in.